What's good YouTube? In today's video we're going to be ranking the worst to best Call of Duties multiplayer wise. How the video is going to work is we're going to rank them off their primes, i.e. the first year they were released or 2 or 3 even. But this isn't as of 2022, this is of the prime years, because if not, Modern Warfare 2 would probably be last on the list because it is genuinely not playable. Also to mention, the gameplay in the background is not mine due to me not wanting to play every single Call of Duty. If you are wondering what CODs we will start from World at War and above. As of recording right now, I don't know the exact amount of many CODs that have been released since World at War, but I will probably put it on screen for you now. Also, do not get offended by my opinion. At the end of the day, it's just my opinion. If you want to leave your opinion down in the comments, then do so. I'd love to discuss and have a chat with people. Okay, I know the intro has lasted on for quite a while now, so let's actually get into the worst to best Call of Duty multiplayer only wise.
A few moments later.
In number 15, we have Call of Duty Vanguard. The best way to describe this game is completely trash. That's literally it. Coming in at number 14, we have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. And the best way to describe this one is also trash. The maps were probably the worst in COD history. Every time I ran across the street, I would just get sniped. And this Call of Duty is probably as bad as Vanguard. I just put Vanguard 15th because why not? Don't worry, I will actually go into more detail on the better CODs because the next COD is much better than these two combined. In the number 13 spot, we have Call of Duty World at War. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm only going to rate Call of Duties that I played in the prime. And unfortunately, I didn't get to experience World at War in its prime. So I can't put this higher because I literally haven't played it in its prime. Jesus, how many times did I just say prime? The reason I've placed it higher is because I have obviously played it and I do prefer it and enjoy it more than the other two trash Call of Duties. And I know because of what people say, World at War is one of the best CODs of all time. Coming in the number 12 spot, we have Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. This was the first Call of Duty to release supply drops and grab money off their fans. Even though this game was like a money scam and they just wanted money from their fans, I still think the gameplay was fairly good. I think obviously this is the worst Call of Duty that had exo movement in it. But overall, it wasn't completely trash like the other two Call of Duties we've mentioned before. I remember the Bal 27 was an insane weapon. Advanced Warfare comfortably comes in at number 12. In the number 11 spot, we have Call of Duty World War 2. Before the game got released and when it got announced, I was really excited for this Call of Duty. But when it dropped, in my opinion, it was a disappointment. You have to also remember that when this dropped, I was a kid, I was playing Fortnite in its prime, so I didn't give this much love. Maybe if it wasn't for Fortnite then, I would have played World War 2 a bit more. They had a good feature where you could join your squad and open supply drops in front of your friends, which is a pretty cool feature. But yeah, World War 2 comes in comfortably at the 11th spot in my personal opinion. Moving over to number 10, we have Call of Duty Ghosts. Probably the most hated COD of all time. And I could agree with some people to a certain extent. I don't really have nothing good to say about Call of Duty Ghosts except that they brought the infected game mode, which who doesn't like a bit of infected, and I think the maps were pretty decent. The perk system was a bit meh and the graphics were pretty bad. All around an alright Call of Duty. Call of Duty Ghosts comfortably coming in at the 10th spot. Coming in at number 9, we have Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. What does this and Call of Duty Ghosts have in common? They are both probably the most hated CODs on this earth. Having said that, I thought Infinite Warfare was a good Call of Duty. Not to say that it didn't have many flaws, but yeah, let me know if you think that my Call of Duty list is weird because they are put in very random locations where I don't think most people would have them. Infinite Warfare was most hated because everyone just jumped on the hating trend in my opinion. But here's Infinite Warfare coming in at 9th spot on my Call of Duty list, which I think that most people will disagree with me. Moving on to number 8, we have Call of Duty Cold War. This is by far the best game ran on the most engine in my opinion. I think the maps at launch were very bad and that bringing the old maps back meant that they had no idea what they were doing. One thing I liked about Cold War was the movement actually took skill. If you mastered the movement, then you would be better than the opposite player. But then they end up going and adding random stuff like the marshals to the game, which just completely ruined multiplayer for me. That's Cold War coming in at the 8th spot. Heading straight over to the number 7 spot, we have Call of Duty Modern Warfare the Remastered Edition. The reason that I included this one and not the original is because I never played the original in its prime. But again, with this Call of Duty like Advanced Warfare, they just wanted to grab money off kids because they decided to add in supply drops for whatever reason, I don't know. But overall, I thought this was a solid Call of Duty. For me, it brought back the nostalgia, just like the nostalgia of playing an old COD. And I don't see how anyone could not like this COD. I could see why people maybe not like it, but in my opinion, this has to be up in everyone's top 7. As Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered coming in at the number 7th spot. In the number 6 spot, we have Call of Duty Black Ops 4. For me, this Call of Duty brought back a lot of memory, but the reason it hasn't been placed higher is because it wasn't because of the multiplayer. It was more to do with custom games. I would play a lot of tournaments with loads of people from a community that played Black Ops 4, and all of my friends watching this video, if they can relate. I love the SOG. The SOG was literally my gun, and this Call of Duty, in my opinion, is one of the most underrated COD. It's a shame the game is completely dead now. But that is Black Ops 4 coming in at the number 6 spot, which is moving on to the top 5. In the number 5 spot, we have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I know that I'm going to get criticized and hated for this, as this is probably joint with the best Call of Duty of all time, but in my opinion, it just wasn't better than the others on this list. My most liked guns were probably the UMP45 or the ACR. I don't know anyone that played the Modern Warfare series and didn't like the ACR, let's be real. But I have a massive amount of respect for this Call of Duty as what it's done for the Call of Duty series, and is easily the greatest COD of all time. Not in my opinion, but in general, if that makes sense. Heading over to the number 4 spot, we have Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I already know this video is getting disliked. Alright, can you stop now? The gameplay was just really fun. Again, like Call of Duty Advanced Warfare and others, they added in supply drops for kids, but this COD actually was, in my opinion, one of the most fun CODs of all time and always will be. The M8, the Man O' War, you know, the CUDA, and not to mention the maps were probably sick and the double movement was insane. Grinding for crypto keys to get supply drops was a grind, and it was fun. You know, it gave me something to actually want to play the game. When the game was in its prime, they would release double XP, double crypto keys. They were very active with this Call of Duty, and they put a lot of love into this Call of Duty. Black Ops 3 coming in at number 4. In the number 3 spot, we have the legendary Call of Duty Black Ops 1. So with this and the other two that are above this Call of Duty, it was very hard for me to decide which order to put them in. I remember being a kid, coming home from school, loading up my Xbox, whacking on Black Ops 1. You know, I had the squeakiest of voices ever. Probably trash talked the whole lobby as a squeaky kid and didn't give a crap, and overall brought back good memories on Black Ops 1. But anyone that says they didn't like Black Ops 1, then you're clearly probably not a COD fan. This game is legendary, and no COD in the future will beat this. OG Nuketown, the Galil, the Famar, the original Fire and Rain, like no COD in the future is topping this one, and that's facts. In the number 2 spot, we have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Overall, I think this was a better game than Modern Warfare 2, but that is an unpopular opinion. Reasons being were because in Modern Warfare 2, there was no flat jacket, I'm pretty sure. So when it came to explosives, there was like no counter, and I just thought Modern Warfare 3 was a better published game, with the addition of 2v2s, 1v1s, and 3v3. And the maps were genuinely better, like in my opinion. You had like Mission, you had Dome, Terminal, Underground, T-Town, just loads of good maps. Perk system was clean where you could do a specialist perk thing, and yeah, that's really it for Modern Warfare 3, which leads us on to number 1. The number 1 spot is obviously Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Hands down, the best Call of Duty of all time. The sniping on this game was immaculate. Running around with the Remington shotgun, pissing off people, fun. Trying to ninja defuse with the ballistic knife, cheese. Quick scoping, 1v1ing and window wall. You name it, Black Ops 2 had it, and it is hands down just the best. So there you guys have it, me ranking the worst to best Call of Duties in my opinion. If you made it this far into the video, please drop a like for Black Ops 2. Also leave your comments down below. I'll speak to you guys in the next video. Peace.